Hey guys, welcome back. So here's a glimpse of what I've been doing to grow my quads and glutes. It's mainly a quad workout because I've run out of time and I didn't have enough time to complete my hip thrust and sumo squats. So right now, and I'm just getting warmed up, I'm doing some mobility exercises and some dynamic stretching just to make sure that I have full range of motion during my workout. I typically take about 10 to 12 minutes to get completely warmed up. If I'm sore, it may be closer to 15 to 20 minutes tops. And that's just because I have to take my time to make sure my body is nice and loose and ready to work. I did notice that my hips were pretty tight as well as my shoulders, and you'll see in just a second that I am literally shaking. Oh, and see, I almost fell. And honestly, it's my fault. I haven't been stretching like I'm supposed to. Now I'm just getting down into a deep squat, and then I'm going to lift up into a hamstring stretch. And I absolutely love this because it feels extremely good on my hips and hamstrings, and it really works well. I couldn't forget about my ankles. Had to make sure those are nice and loose. And now I'm just finishing up with the upper body twist to stretch out my back muscles. All right, it's time to activate my glutes. So again, I didn't get to the glute exercises in the workout, but I still want to show you all what I do to activate my glutes. What I like to start off with are banded hip thrust. I did 5 sets of 20 reps. And with this exercise, I really like to take my time. So at the top, I'll pause and squeeze my glutes so that way I get more of a contraction. And I always use 2 bands because I feel it more in my glutes. My legs are about hip width apart and my feet are slightly turned out. Once I'm finished with that, I'll then go into some cable kickbacks, and I did 3 sets of 15 on each leg. I actually just bought this belt off of Amazon and it works amazing. It keeps pressure off of my lower back. It keeps my spine nice and stabilized. I love it. And it's not too thick. As I'm doing my cable kickbacks, I like to maintain a soft knee on the leg that's on the floor, meaning that my knee is slightly bent. And then I will turn my foot slightly outward on my working leg. And as I kick up, I'll pause at the top and then come back down. And this allows for me to feel more of a contraction in my glutes. So I don't rush it. I really try to take my time, squeeze at the top, and slowly come back down. Here we go. I'm starting off with the superset. For this superset, I completed 5 sets and 20 reps of each exercise. I do both exercises back to back, and then I'll take about a 1 to 2 minute rest and repeat it again. I like to do high volume because it works the best for my body and I get the best results from it. As I do my leg extensions, I like to do slow and controlled movements. So typically I'll pause at the top and then I'll control the weight coming down and repeat that. As soon as I was finished with the leg extensions, I went right over to the hack squat and completed 20 reps. Since my goal was to target my quads, I made sure my legs were about hip width apart and I went all the way down. And when I came up, I didn't fully extend my legs. I made sure I maintained a soft knee, so I had a slight bend in my knees. And oh my goodness, it burned. So I started off with 15 pounds on each side. And then for the last 4 sets, I put a 25-pound plate on each side. So I've had to change my mindset when it comes to legs, and my goal is to really just push myself as hard as I can every single leg workout. And so that's what you see me doing here. I'm struggling, but I'm determined to keep going. My quads were pretty tight, so I had to stretch out really fast before I moved into my next superset. My last superset is a leg press and heel elevated goblet squats. I completed 5 sets of 20 reps of each exercise. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can also use a dumbbell and that'll work just fine. As I'm doing my goblet squats, I like to keep my kettlebell as close as I can to my chest, and I go all the way down in my squat. To finish up my workout, I am ending with RDLs. I completed 4 sets of 10 reps. After this workout, I was pretty tired for the rest of the day, so I just went home and relaxed. But if there's anything else that you all would like to see, please let me know down below, and I would be more than happy to record it for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.